Welcome back to our lighting training series. In this lesson, we're diving into incandescent lamps. Even though newer technologies like LEDs are all the rage, incandescent lamps are still very common, and knowing them inside out is part of being a top-notch lighting technician. You might be asking, do I really need to know about these old-fashioned bulbs? The answer is yes, because incandescent lamps are still everywhere in homes, restaurants, offices, and even industrial settings. This lesson helps you understand how incandescent lamps work, differentiate between the types, read labels and catalogs, and know when they are the right choice or not. Incandescents are some of the simplest lamps you'll work with. They use standard Edison screw-in bases, easy to install. They don't require a ballast, just screw them in and go. They are a great entry point into lighting, and understanding them well is like learning the alphabet before writing essays. Inside an incandescent lamp, there's a tiny coil of metal called a filament. When electricity flows through it, it heats up until it glows. That's incandescence. The bulb around it protects it and contains an inert gas to help it last longer. This glow comes from a point source, meaning that the light starts from a single bright spot inside the bulb. Point source light is intense and can be too bright to look at directly, but it also adds a sparkle to the space. That's why you see them in downtown restaurants, spotlights, and track lighting. With the reflectors and lenses, you can aim or shape that light precisely. There is a wide range of incandescent lamps, far more than just your average household bulb. You have your general servers, or A-lamps, your basic household bulbs. You have your reflector lamps, BR, PAR, or ER, which have built-in reflectors to focus light. You have infrared lamps, more for heat, not for visible light. You also have long life lamps, last 1500 to 3000 hours, which is about 2 to 4 times longer than your standard bulbs. You also have your rough service lamps, built for high vibration or weather. And lastly, you have your clear versus frosted. Clear is a bright point source, and frosted is a softer, diffused light. There are even specialty bulbs like bug lights, plant lights, colored lamps, appliance bulbs, and night lights. When picking one or replacing one, ask, how long does it last? Standard bulbs last 750 to 1000 hours. Long life bulbs last 2000 to 3000 hours. How much light does it produce? Check the lumens in the product catalog or packaging. How much electricity does it use? Look at the wattage on the package. How efficient is it? Incandescents convert only 10 to 15% of the electricity into light. The rest is heat, meaning they're very inefficient. What color is the light? Usually warm, around 2700 K, which is cozy and familiar. How are the colors rendered? CRI is nearly 100, so colors look accurate. That's another plus. Now let's look at some advantages and disadvantages. Starting with advantages. They are cheap to buy, simple to install, excellent color quality, easy to dim and aim, instant light, unaffected by temperature. Now let's look at some of the disadvantages. Huge heat production, wastes energy, short lifespan, sensitive to vibration and voltage variations, can produce harsh shadows. Now let's look at a quick example of how to read an incandescent lamp code. Incandescent lamp use codes like 65BR30. The 65 means wattage, so 65 watts. The BR means bulged reflector, and that's the shape of the bulb. And finally, the 30 is the diameter in eighth of an inch. So 30 times an eighth of an inch is 3.75 inches. You may also see extra code designations like FL, which stands for flood, SP stands for spot, LL stands for long life, or W that stands for soft white. These help pick the exact fit for your application. And remember, when replacing incandescent lamps, always wait for them to cool down. They get extremely hot. So to summarize, incandescent lamps may be old school, but they are still everywhere. They are easy to work with and provide great color quality. But they are inefficient, short-lived, and get very hot. Knowing types, codes, and when to use them will make you a more effective technician. Follow me on to the next lesson, and thanks for listening.